got a lot going on. I'll probably tell y'all about that someday soon. But I'm making some changes, and it's been kind of hectic. But everything should be settled down. I would say next week sometime, start the middle of next week. But yeah, man, just making things happen. Sometimes you need a chance to just sit back and prioritize certain things. And I didn't want to rush and put up videos. But I do want to also mention another change that I'm going to be doing. I've told y'all about two different things I wanted to do, right? I told y'all I wanted to do more gaming stuff, right? And I wanted to do more podcasting. I've already done podcasting episodes here and there on Spreaker, right? Well, I've moved over to Anchor, and I've placed those episodes over there. I've made the jump. I was thinking about it for a while, but now I've made the official jump.
Hope all is well on your side of town. Victory hand medium dark skin tone.
Thanks, ill. Everything is good, man. Everything is where I think it should be. Not all the way, but where I think it should be. Here it is. Here's the link there. There you go. It's close. But yeah, I didn't want to rush and put out videos. There was a time I actually did that. I stopped doing that because they end up not being very good videos. And I end up saying, why did I rush and put videos up when I could just take the time? Because there's actually a really good topic I came across today. Y'all will see it tomorrow. I know, Vern. I'm telling you, man. Honestly, though, I'm gonna be, if I do the gaming stuff, I'm gonna do that by myself because see, the thing is that I didn't know how I was gonna do it. Whether I was gonna do it through desktop or straight through PS5. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out. Okay, I already do content, so it's like, why would I? Hold on. It's like, why would I?
See me on Madden and NBA 2K on Twitch, Jaye.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second, people. Hold on a second. Working on the audio real quick. No, I'm mainly gonna be gaming by myself. If I do game with people, it's gonna be people who I pick, people who are supporters. I'm not just gaming with anybody. Okay, I'm not trying to have anybody in my circle. Okay, because because usually the people here are thick skinned. I don't want to get somebody upset that ain't around. But I mainly just be doing it myself. I'm not gonna be having a bunch of people. Nah, man, come on, man. That would be for people who are really supporters. I'm not just gaming with anybody. If I don't know you, why would I game with you? Okay, this ain't me just randomly challenging. Now maybe in my spare time, if I ain't got nothing to do and I'm bored, I may hop on something and say, hey, what's good? But other than that, no. Okay. Let's see who's here. Gemini, Donovan, Nick, Elbert, let's see, True, Nick, Cooley, I'm him, Bonnie, Kenny, Obi, D-Show, Laura, Angelo, see Vern, Chantil, what's up? See Vern, Ill Wills. See Shad, K. Patrick, Rostas, Tamisha. Brown is beautiful. Daisy. Felicia, Renee, Mr. Wright, Renee. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. But yeah, man, I need y'all to go. I'm gonna start doing what I used to do. I used to put up promo videos. Like whenever I would put up videos on my website, right? Because I would do exclusive videos on my website, and I would, put promo videos up. I may actually start doing that because instead of me just shout out to, was it Deadeye? Appreciate it, man. Well, Laura, they donate in every currency. I've seen some super chats. Virgo, what's up? They let you donate in all types of currencies. But I really like doing the exclusive content for the website, like putting up videos. I want to do that again. So if y'all will, but it's like you got the podcast and you got the video. So I may just put that all in one and just put that over on Anchor. I got some episodes already there, and just send y'all over there to Anchor. Okay. Because then I can, do what I want to do in an exclusive manner. I could have some guests on, the co-host here and there. Maybe. Like I said, I got a lot going on, so I have to get to a point where I've cleared all the work that need to be done or the tasks, and then I can focus on that. But it's hard to focus on 10 different things at one time. That's why I need an assistant. Okay? I need an assistant, goddammit. But we ain't here to talk about it. We're here to talk about Boosie. And we're going to talk about this post that he put up on his page. It's actually still on his page. This is how much Boosie don't give a damn. This is how much Boosie really don't care. And you're starting to see Boosie's one of those guys that's going to say whatever is the unpopular opinion. And he's considered to be in the industry, right? You're not going to see a lot of people take an unpopular opinion because they are afraid of getting canceled. Boosie went up against the alphabet community. He said things about certain situations. D-Wade, like, when you are somebody who's not afraid to get canceled, people can't cancel you. This is why he still has this post on his page, almost 4 days ago. When you stop being afraid of getting canceled, they can't cancel you. I wish these celebrities understood this, but because they're so afraid to get canceled, they're so afraid of the backlash they're going to get, they tend to apologize all the time. They go along, really become sheep, And this wasn't even a big story. Because I knew about this a couple days ago. I was surprised that I haven't seen more outrage about it. It's almost as if people expect Boosie to say these things. Cancellation means that you're gonna get people trolling you. You're gonna get people try to ruin your financial opportunities. But if you're somebody who's gonna get money regardless of getting canceled, this is why again. You don't live your life, for the appeasement of others. You got what her name is, Jenna Marbles. She's a YouTuber. She's been here for a long time. I remember seeing her videos 7, 8, 9 years ago. She's quitting YouTube because she can't take the cancel culture. Sometimes you just got to walk away. Sometimes you got to say, you know what, it ain't worth it. So we really have to be able to walk away from a situation and say enough is enough. But we have a lot that's going on. And I also want to say this too, man. We are in some very troubling times, man. People are taking down statues. You got this idiot Sean King talking about taking down white Jesus statues. I mean, a statue's a statue. Statues don't have a color. But anyway, this is the type of morons you got going around, on social media. These are the types that are canceling people. These are the type of people whose opinion seems to matter above most. And listen, I'm not trying to tell people how to, what they should do, who they should support or vote for, but I'm telling you right now, you might want to be more conscientious of what's going on out here in the world instead of living under a rock, because living under a rock is not going to help you. All right. So make sure that y'all like the stream. Yeah, get the likes up, people. Let me say this. Let me say this. What type of world do y'all want to live in? Do you want to live in a world that's upside down, or do you want to live in a world that's a little unbalanced? Because we're on the brink of that. I mean, I seen this guy walking down the sidewalk yesterday with a mask on.
Absolutely right. The most detestable gets the clout and notoriety. Shame.
Thanks, Mr. Wright. That's what we are. And we are in a situation where the world is damn near on the brink of being turned completely upside down. And you got to ask yourself, what type of world do you want? Especially if you got kids. What type of world do you want? Where do you want to raise your kids in a peaceful environment, or do you want chaos? Because you got people with kids acting like they want anarchy and chaos. So imagine what the next generation is going to want. And it does relate to Boosie. It does. It relates to Boosie. Shout out to Naima Buckner. Appreciate that. I seen this guy. He had to be in his early 20s. He's walking down the sidewalk with a mask on. Like, bro, you outside. What are you going to catch outside walking down the sidewalk? Now, this is the sidewalk near a residential neighborhood, near a 4-lane road. What exactly do you think you're gonna get? You think you're gonna get COVID from walking down the sidewalk with that mask on, breathing heavy, sweating? You gonna make yourself sick. I'm definitely not gonna wear a mask with the weather being like it is, hot, kind of muggy, and you got these idiots wearing masks outside with nobody around. People in cars driving with the windows rolled up with masks on, gloves. I told y'all about the lady I saw that was going into like she was driving into this parking lot I was leaving out, and she has a mask with gloves on. I thought older people, this woman probably was in her maybe 40s, close to her 50s. I thought older people were more intelligent than us, more lively than us. And they're doing stupid shit too. You know what I'm saying? But this is the world we live in. But what world do y'all want to live in? I would rather deal with the little imbalance than deal with anarchy and chaos. They just removed the statue, I believe his name is John Calhoun, off of in Charleston. When I saw that, I said to myself, is this what is coming to, symbolism? I guess because it's an election year, symbolism matters, but does it really? Does symbolism really matter at the end of the day? What do we get out of that? What do we get? Are we going to get a sweet potato pie? Are we going to get a pitcher of Kool-Aid? What are we going to get for all this symbolism, man? When we going to actually want political power instead of just getting on Twitter and thinking that that's power. That's not power. What happens if Twitter wasn't there? What power would you have then? I'm telling you. We are in crazy times, people. Crazy times, you know. But some people don't understand this. It was good, T. Malone. Because they don't understand the fact that history does matter. Yeah, you can remove as many statues as you want. It doesn't take away from what has happened. You know, some of y'all, because I believe most of my ancestors were already here. Some of your ancestors were slaves. There's nothing you can do that's going to change that. Nothing. Not. You would have to tear up the fabric of this soil in order to try to remove what has already happened. Just like you have women that can't remove the amount of men they've slept with, you can't remove what has happened 300-400 years ago. Okay? So we really have to look at the fact that symbolism is what is driving people to do and say stupid things. Okay? So I just wanted to speak on that real quick. That was on my mind. Let's talk about Boosie, okay? Let's talk about Boosie. You got this post from Boosie, all right? Let's see. Get it here. I'm going to try not to swear as much as possible, but it's hard to do. These people can't write anything without swearing. You know, there's not a ton of swearing in there. Well, not any. But as you can see to the left, they're swearing. So let me make this bigger. Can y'all see it? Thanks for the Father's Day wishes, everybody. But truth is, I don't have but two of my kids on my side for Father's Day, and I'm not in a good mood at all. It's just not right how I'm being treated as a father. It's just sad. It doesn't matter what you do as a father anymore. You still will be treated like dirt. Black women are so jealous and evil towards black men who are loved by their kids. I'm about to get high off the Garrett Payton and go get in my pool and chill. And Boosie posted this on social media. And of course, he says, get the money. Let's DM them. And he says, F Father's Day. F Father's Day. And he still has this post up. This post is still up. So he hasn't taken it down. I don't think he is going to take it down. I want people to understand something, man. There are a lot of black men out here who unfortunately have kids with women who they do not mesh with, who they don't want to be with. It could come from just, a friends with benefit situation. It could come from a situation where, the female was a side piece. It comes from a situation where it was a marriage that ended. And then you got a lot of guys who they want out of that situation, and the woman doesn't like that. So she uses the young ones against them. Y'all can't say it don't happen, because it does. Okay. It does. Now it happens in a lot of different communities, but it happens on a whole nother level in the melanated community. You got women literally putting restraining orders on these men so they can't see their kids, calling the police on them every time they come to the house. The same police that y'all want to defund, right? Y'all want to defund them? We have a baby mama epidemic going on in Black America, and it's getting out of hand. You have a lot of women having kids. You can't say about a lot of men because a lot of them are getting with the same amount of men. You know, that's why you have dudes out here with 4 or 5 different baby mamas. Okay. And I bet you each one of them didn't have a kid before he got with them. Okay. And with the baby mama, I would say pandemic. But what we have, man, we have a lot of women who are having unprotected relations with men who have not put a ring on their finger, with men who haven't even promised a relationship with them. And what happens is once that is over and that guy pretty much shows her that he don't really see her as anything long term, and she done had a kid with him, oh man, she gonna use it against him. She gonna go for child support. She won't let him see him, especially if he gets another woman. Now, if he gets another woman, oh my, it's game over. Don't let him go get another woman now. If he goes and gets another woman, that situation is going to dissolve to a point of insanity, okay? Because not only will she keep the kid from him, she's going to try to start things with the new girl, okay? I know y'all seen this, though. Don't make it seem like I'm the only one that has noticed these things. These things do happen. There are women who will try to get the baby's fathers fired from their job. They'll try to get them arrested, put them in jail. I don't know how they're going to pay their support if they locked up, but that's that illogic. That's that emotion. That's that you trying to think on your feet. How can I continue to punish this guy because he don't want to be with me? And that's what goes on. Now, I'm not saying that guys like Boosie are perfect. I'm pretty sure that Boosie has made mistakes. But does that mean that you should keep his kids from him on Father's Day? You know? Because if he had done the reverse, he would get a lot of criticism. He would. So we really have to look at what is going on in our society, man. You know? I'm not absolving him. I'm not absolving black men of any guilt. Let me tell y'all something, man. There are a lot of irresponsible men out here, and we have I know I have. Since I've been on YouTube, I've talked about the fact that you have a lot of women, okay, who get with men who they shouldn't get with. Men who are not going to do anything for them financially, spiritually, emotionally. He's just there to smash and for a place to crash. That's what he's there for. He's not there to bring anything to the situation. He's not there to better your life and take care of you and build a family with you. Yeah, he may have told you that to get you to get with him, but when he gets what he wants, he is gone. And I can't excuse that. Because if you out here selling dreams to these women and you try to play them, you have to understand you're going to get a certain response you don't want to get from these women. But that's the road you chose when you play games with these women, man. When you know that you don't want to be with them, when you know financially you can't support yourself, let alone a relationship, especially a kid. You got dudes out there that ain't got no place to stay. They ain't got no place to stay. They ain't got no car. They ain't got no job. They're literally surviving from their ex-girlfriends who still have a thing for them, family members. Okay, new women are able to manipulate. That's how these guys are surviving. You know, they've become pick-me's, okay? They picking anybody that'll help them. And you got women who will continuously date these guys because these guys have been able to perfect their mouthpiece. They've been able to perfect their mouthpiece to the point to where they're able to get women who should look past them to actually feel them, you know, to actually want to be with these guys. And these guys are the definition of ain't shit. But because these guys have nothing else better to do all day long, all they do is holler at chicks and they learn. They pick up. I tell you, some of the best pickup artists are these bummy dudes, the guys that sit around the house playing, streaming Madden all day. Well, they not streaming. They actually just on PlayStation Live. You know what I'm saying? They playing with other people, but these guys are constantly, on 2K or Madden, or whatever game they like to play, or they're on Facebook, probably on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Some of the guys with the biggest capes on are the dudes who they rely on women. They rely on women for everything, and these guys understand that as long as they're able to defend and manipulate these women gonna always give them a chance. Okay, these guys are just useless, and they're still able to get women whenever they want, because unfortunately for a lot of y'all females, you have this mindset of, let me save him, I can build him up, I can change him, and it ends up destroying them in the long run, because if you have a kid with this guy and you are already financially struggling and he can't help you, what you gonna do then? But there are women finding themselves in these situations when they really don't have to find themselves in these situations at all. But they're so they're so caught up in trying to save this guy because they may be attracted to him. They may like what he's saying. He's a good salesman. And they fall for it, They fall for it because they just, honestly, I think some of them don't know any better.
Finding out women don't like condoms.
Appreciate that, man. No, I don't think I think there are women who don't like protection. They don't like protection. They like it without the protection, man. What else can you say? They like it without the protection. Now, again, I want women to understand you cannot be getting with a guy that has nothing. I don't care how attracted to him you are. You better look past that, because if you don't, you're going to make a mistake. You're going to make a mistake. You can't, let me tell you something, man. You cannot fix a fully grown man into what you want him to be. It's never going to happen. If he ain't got no work ethic, then he's not going to get very far, no matter what you say or do. You're allowing guys who cannot help anybody have unprotected relations with you and have a kid. You don't think about the financial repercussions of you getting with these type of guys? No, you don't, because you're too caught up in the moment. And that's what ruins a lot of women out here. And what happens is once those women realize they were played, or they wake up, they want to level up, now all of a sudden they want to make it harder on their baby's fathers. It's especially the ones that actually do something. Because there are guys out there that do work hard. There are guys out there that they only saw you as somebody to sleep with. I'm sorry, a lot of you females don't want to hear this, but there are men out there that only see you as somebody to sleep with. They don't see you as anything long term. And I think that reality sets in once you become pregnant and he really don't care. You know how many women I've seen break up with a guy while they're pregnant? They single again. Like, you pregnant, you single again? Because they realize the guy ain't there for all that. He just likes sleeping with her. And once she got pregnant, he's like, I'll come back once she done had the kid. And I've seen those situations too, man. The chick carried the baby for 8 or 9 months, have it, and then a month or so later, he's back in her life. And these are the type of men that these women are giving energy to, until they have no energy to give. And then those men are gone. Now that bitterness starts to set in. And they use that as a justification to keep the kids away from the father. Because there are a lot of immature men out here, man, who do grow up and they do mature and they do fix themselves up. They work. They want better. and they want to be in their kid's life. But by then, that resentment has built up and boiled up to a point of no return. And you also have to look yourself in the mirror. You cannot give these women a reason to keep your kids from you at all. A lot of you guys, if you want to be in your kid's life, unfortunately, you're going to have to fight for custody. You're going to have to fight for custody. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Stop hooking up with women that you don't see no future with, because it's only going to wreck you in the long run, man. It's only going to wreck you in the long run. You know? There are guys, I'm going to tell you something right now, man. There are guys who literally all they do is holler at women all day because they ain't got no job. They ain't got nothing else to do. And there are lonely women out there that see a man in need and they're ready to help indeed until he ends up leaving for somebody else. That's why you gotta do better. Pick better men. You won't have to deal with what you're dealing with. Somewhere out there, the Instagram thought, hoping to catch a rapper like Boosie's eye. Yeah, that's how it is, Natasha. I'm telling you. There are women on Instagram all day. They ain't got no damn job. They just sit on Instagram putting up pictures hoping to get a follow from a rapper. And then let me tell y'all what's going to happen. She's going to DM that rapper. Because trust and believe, these women are chasing these guys just as much as they chase them. But these dudes don't put women on blast. They don't. And these women know this. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Stream's a little bit later than normal. That's true, Saliva. You do got a lot of guys that don't want the responsibility, but you need to be careful. You know, be careful. You don't have to have unprotected relationship with women. You have it because you want to, and you don't understand the consequence, especially if you're with a fertile woman. You know, there's a lot of fertile women out here, man. Like if you cannot be having unprotected relationship with a woman that got about 4 or 5 kids. Man, come on, man. That woman is extremely fertile, and you're gonna make it very difficult on yourself. Because you should know there's a good percentage chance that you may end up getting her pregnant. And I know some of you dudes are out here screwing around women with more than 3 or 4 or 5 kids. Come on, man. And then if she gets pregnant by you, I don't want you running back to YouTube talking about single mothers this, single mothers that. Nah, you should have known, bruh. You should have known. But yeah, man, we in the black community, well, what is considered the black community, because they really don't have a community. This stuff goes on, man. A lot of this drama goes on, man. You see it on Facebook every day. Some woman mad at her baby's father. Her baby's father saying he can't see his kids. It's that back and forth, back and forth. That's all you see on social media all day. Sheesh. But we all as society can do better. You know? But yeah, a lot of these people, man, they don't have much to do all day. All they do is sit around and holler at women. And I tell you, the best pickup artists are usually the guys that you would consider the Dusties. The Dusties got more game than anybody. That's why the women are trying to level up from them, because they keep getting caught off guard by them. They keep getting caught off guard by them, man. The quote unquote dusty males, they have a lot of game. That's why these women have to read books and watch YouTube live streams in order to deprogram for the love they have for the dusty males. They have to deprogram from it. Go look at some of these live streams, man. Look at the numbers that they get. These women are trying to deprogram from their love of the dusty males. So don't believe that bullshit about how these guys are not on their level. They're just too dusty. Okay, so why do you have to deprogram then? Why do you have to pay for, premium workshops from other women if you quote unquote on a different level than them? Because you are not on a different level than them. Those men can read you, and you know that. Yeah, the dusty the dusty males know how to pick. They know how to be chose on, man. Yeah, they'll be driving somebody else's car and wearing other people's clothes because they're trying to get that appeal that they think that women like. Because anybody can be a dusty male, You're not just dusty if you broke. There's a lot of dudes with money that's dusty. The dustier, the better these women. The dustier, the better to these women. Well, that's why these guys are out here. Actually, they're winning. They're winning. The dusty males are winning. There's no debate. That's why you got women trying to deprogram. They're trying to get some sense talked into them. These guys know what these women want. Because all they do every day, they holler at them on social media, whether it be dating apps, whether it be, Facebook or whatever. They're meeting them in person. They just got these women down to a science because a lot of these guys need women in order to survive. So it's a survival mechanism to holler at women. It's a survival mechanism. They have to have a woman or two. They have to. Because they ain't going to be able to survive. So all they do is read women and learn what they need to do in order to get the attention of women so they can have a place to stay. So they can have money in their pocket to help them with their child support. So if you need any advice about picking up, go to any guy that you know in your mind, that guy's dusty, but he always keep a girl. He'll go from one relationship to the next. They know. They have game that they can put you up on, man. Now some of them ain't gonna tell you shit because they don't want you, they don't want you benefiting off their hard work. They feel like they don't put in hard work. They don't want you to benefit from it. But it's all about survival for them. They have to survive. They have to go and get with the next woman. It's all about survival. So they have to. They study it. They're prepared. It's a lifestyle. That's why you got women trying to deprogram. But we don't got way off. We were saying, it's talking about Boosie, man. In this situation with Boosie. Let's see. I'm trying to see if we could. I'm gonna take a few. I'm not gonna take that many calls because I wasn't really originally going to go live. I just wanted to talk about this topic, but I'm gonna take a few phone calls real quick, just a few. So don't stay on the line too long. Y'all want to call in? All right. Shout out to Beautiful Mystery.
You speak facts, Jay. Full score kiss mark.
Thank you, Beautiful Mystery. I appreciate that. Beautiful Mystery. I wonder what the mystery is. Hold on, I gotta do the sound thing real quick, bro. Hold on. Yo, you live? What's going on?
What's good, man? It's me, Saliva.
What's good with you, man?
Not much. Yeah, you made a good point. Like, but as I was saying in the comment section, we responded to that, like, these dudes, like, they talk all this stuff about how the mother ain't shit and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ask them to get custody of the child, all of a sudden they get quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want the responsibility of, if they'll make the excuse, listen, I'm a busy man all day, I don't have time for this and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, bro, but you're talking about how bad of a mother she is. You're talking about how, why did you get with her?
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't accuse the women of any blame because they're just as much as blame as he is. But some of these guys, they gotta watch out who they sleeping with. You just want to smash, you just want to sell a dream, but it explodes right back in your face. Yeah.
That's I agree. It got to be accountability because if you don't have it, it's gonna affect you for a long time.
Yeah. And as far as the beginning, when you talked about tearing down the statues and stuff, yeah, that's getting ridiculous. Listen, I didn't mind the protests and stuff like that. And I'm seeing people from both sides like this. If it's not the liberals with getting in cops' faces, saying they can beat cops and stuff, it's the conservatives where cops are good. No cop does anything wrong. Yeah, I'm like, you both are pathetic. Like conservatives and liberals, y'all both are pathetic.
Yeah, that's why I say, man, you won't see me up there, but though talking about I'm super anything. I'm on left or right. Yeah, yeah. And one more thing where I go, the tearing the statues, like you said, you can't get rid of slavery. It happens. Yeah. So destroying statues does what? Does nothing.
And even if Trump does lose this November, what does that do? Okay, you get Biden, right? Eventually, a Republican is going to go back in office again.
Oh yeah, if they deal a couple of years of him, they'll be ready to get him out of here. Yeah,
just like Trump. Okay, Trump, he gets 4 more years. A Democrats are going to go back in office sooner or later. This is why I say, why do these people even continue to fight? Like, you're going to get Republican in office, you're going to get Democrat. You know how it goes. 8 years Republican, 8 years Democrat. That's how it's going.
Yeah.
Unless Candace Owens runs in 24, I can see her. But yeah, that's all. I wanted to keep it brief.
All right. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All right, leave.
No problem. Run a good show.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you. All right.
No problem.
All right, shout out to Saliva. Had a couple people calling in. Oh man, I'm having an issue with my sound again. Hold on, y'all. I got an issue with my
sound. Hello.
Yo.
Hey, how you doing there? How you doing today, Jay?
I'm good, man. What's up with you?
Nah, sorry about that. The way it answered was pretty weird. But I was gonna weigh in a little bit. This is Dave Little in the chat. What's up there supporting your work as always.
Thank you.
The one greatest advice these dusty dudes should not be doing is handing out dating advice. That is the worst because they're always so easy and they out there smashing and creating these children, Yeah. And on the other side, it's kind of funny because now they're expecting to get, like I'm a single dude, and they're expecting to get a Russell Wilson.
Late fee.
So they get to deal with them. They're busy spreading their, their seed, what you want to call it. And then after the damage is done, they want to blame him, become a single mother, raise the kid in pain, but then expect a Russell Wilson type dude or a single guy to co-sign with that. I honestly say the dynamics, I don't know if you agree with this, the dynamics are all over the place right now.
It is.
There is no, it's a mess. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say it is. Everything is kind of mashed up. And, right is wrong and wrong is right, seems like now.
the struggle relationship is now glorified. Me personally, you know, like I had to look at myself and reflect, like, you know, I may have dated a few girls. I almost tried that, and I tried it with a feminist. You know, you slightly start selling dreams, we'll become a good, relationship, not realizing what I was getting into. And then when it exploded in my face, and it only took a month, I backed away out of it. You know what I mean? And I didn't realize what I was doing, But at the same time, society right now is not giving an incentive to chase women like that anymore. I mean, it used to be the thing, you get your girl, you get married, you live a life, but with, you got boys like Boosie online throwing money at them, telling them to put they on the camera. You know what I mean? How can a regular dude compete with that? It's impossible.
Well, I think it just depends on what type of woman you're trying to get, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to go after a woman that has 1 million followers, it's going to be difficult than when you're trying to deal with somebody locally, And
that's the problem, even with the local ones, because they see these girls getting this clout and all that stuff. Now they're trying to appeal to those standards. That's the toughest part about it. They're trying to appeal to those standards at the same time. And then they become disappointed when they see a guy who's up and coming and working, but they want that dude already made. They want a dude who's already got it. Who was he says, kid? I'm 38, like I said. As the kids say, get in the badge. You know what I mean? That's all I see on IG. And it's mostly the single mothers who be going hard about that.
Oh yeah. Because it's the delusion. It's the delusion. The delusion is there.
I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Not the capacity saying. I'm like, how can I focus on getting the bag when you're coming in fully loaded with another dude's kid?
Right.
Single dudes right now, I mean, I know they got the big house stuff and all that. I was a little subscribing, so I kind of backed away from it. You know what I mean? I'm beginning to realize that it's going to get right one day. We got to be careful, But these dudes, these dusty dudes throwing this advice out, and you look at their life. I had one guy who he bunked with a single mother trying to give me dating advice. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. Well, bro.
He's like, nah.
Hey, bro. I appreciate the call. Yeah, I gotta get some more calls, but thanks for calling in. Okay.
No problem, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Take it easy.
All right, you too, man. Thanks, man. All right. Line is open. All right. Yo, you're live. What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, what's good with you, Jada Black, man? This is Anthony, man. What's up?
What's good, Anthony?
Man, just out of Miami cooling right now, man. I just wanted to tell you, man,
I hear
that I've never seen so many 10s and 8s that are broke in my life.
Was it in Miami? Yeah, you got a lot of. Gonna have a lot of those.
I'm talking about 10 to 12 deep in one hotel room, struggling it up. But they still want you to be a boss dude, though. The whole time, y'all put money together to eat breakfast.
They're overvaluing themselves. I guess the moment that they're in, they think it's temporary, and they're like, well, somebody's gonna come along and save me. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, like my cousin out here, he's one of the top promoters out here. So we go to a lot of parties out here. And I'm talking about yesterday, me and my teammate, we bought some bottles and kicked it, and we had women ready to take us to the bathroom and sit at our table to sip Hennessy. I'm like, bro, what's going on out here, bro? And same niggas though would see these bitches and they'd be like, oh man, I got a trick on, I got to spoil her. But the whole time this bitch is broke. This bitch is dusty, bro.
Yeah.
Her feet ain't even done. Like, bro, I'm telling you out here, bro. Like, bro, you see with women who they really are, but these IG models, they only come out here to take pictures. These bitches is broke.
Yeah, they not staying. They can't afford to stay. But bro, what do you think about? But let me tell you real quick because I got to get some more calls. But what do you think about the topic, bro?
Boosie, man, that's his fault, bro. I can't feel sorry for him saying, come on, bro. He got too much money to be stupid, bro.
Yeah. What do you think about him saying that black women try to ruin black men and keep them from their kids? You think that goes on?
Shit, my coach, he white. His baby mama fucked him over. So I mean, it's not just a black woman issue.
Yeah, I
It's
can
a
see
bitter
that.
woman issue.
Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to tell you, though, player.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call,
All right,
Anthony.
man. Black first.
All right, man. Black first. Shout out to you, man. All right. Appreciate Anthony with the call. Listen, I know most of them chicks that go to Miami, Atlanta, Houston, when they're out there, especially for like on a big event, most of them chicks is broke. I saw a picture of most of them strippers got stranded in Miami because they didn't make no money. We know a lot of them chicks is broke. I've said this. A lot of them live with roommates, probably live with their parents, but they will take pictures making it seem like they're living a luxurious lifestyle when really they're getting flown out every now and then. You know, when they want to hit a big lick, they getting flown, but they get flown out, right? Trying to make it seem like, oh, it's a photo shoot or it's for business. No, it's for business. All right, business. So you getting bent over. You know, I told y'all about the chick that got flown out to see the guy on Marley Mall, right? The chick was burning the whole trip, and she ended up, I think, pressing charges on him for like assault, saying he kept her captive. But you see, he put out screenshots of her talking about she needed help with medication because she was burning, and this chick was an Instagram model. And when you see pictures of her, you would be like, well, damn. But yeah, damn, she burning too. Yeah, she burning too. Okay. Most of these chicks probably got herpes, all type of shit. These chicks are getting ran through. Now, you can't tell from their pictures. Don't believe nothing they say, man. You know, they're telling half-truths anyway. Most of these chicks are getting flown out every now and then.
Some of these girls say they want a family-oriented man and that they are family-oriented. But they are not.
Appreciate that, Obi. Yeah, that's where we are. We are in a situation where you got women saying one thing and wanting another. That's why you can't believe the majority of things that come out of these chicks' mouths, because it's a lot of bullshit and lies. It's social programming. It's programming and conditioning. Yeah, shout out to Antoine with the super chat and the Cash App, as he said. That's support right there, man. Been a long time. Supporters over here. Yeah, these chicks are burning. These chicks got all types of situations. And you got dudes still sleeping with them, man. What is wrong with y'all, man? We talking about COVID, but man, you got people out here burning. You got people out here that have, you know, diseases that they can't cure. New diseases that they can't cure, by the way. They just all fucked up. And they out here wearing masks and all type of shit. Out here in a goddamn mask, but you can't, you don't like to have raw, you like to have raw, they don't like to have raw, you know, relations. And yeah, the programming has gotten women all fucked up, man. You got women that want to be feminists, but they want to be housewives. Where they do that at? All right. Shout out to Ednice Augustine. I appreciate that. We try to be as hospitable as possible here. You know, to the people who want to come here and listen to what I have to say and really enjoy what is being said, you know.
Shout out to Jay and all the moderators. Y'all are a wonderful smile.
You know, wonderful smile. Thank you. Yeah, man, some of y'all wearing these masks and washing your hands, man, but y'all aren't doing everything. Y'all out here sleeping with dudes y'all know got something. Still sleeping with them anyway. And y'all wonder why the rate of STDs is the way it's at. But y'all got masks on. Y'all worried about this COVID. We need to be worried about y'all and what's going on with y'all. Is everything okay? That's one of the things that we want to know. We want to know, is everything okay with you? Now, I don't think that. Hold on. Another call. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's up, Jay, man? One thing I just want to say, man, thank you for accepting the call. And then the other thing is, man, I'm listening like the Lil Boosie, man, but I had to fall back for the low key because it's like you don't support the Wayne Wade or whatnot, his son with the gayness, but you supporting Black Lives Matter, and that was funded by George Soros and a whole bunch of fat black lesbians and whatnot. So there's a lot of hypocrite stuff going on here in America, and like I said, I say it again, the house and everything in America ain't gonna be right till you restore the family and bring the men back into the house, the real men, not beta men or whatnot. And that's all I really had to say, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. We're gonna get this truth up out of here. Good over evil.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All righty? All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. It's to the point with it. The only way that we can truly restore the family is to restore the woman to her feminine place. And with the programming, and you got these white liberal women putting a battery in black women's back, it's going to be tough to do that. And then you got these black males, you know, these guys who defend everything that black women do. It's going to be very difficult to get that woman in her feminine place. So you cannot restore a family until, one, that woman is in her feminine place, and two, that man is logical. Okay? If that man ain't logical, you ain't going nowhere. Because he's going to be looking for her for the logic and for her to do the figuring out, when it's up to him as the man to figure everything out. Yeah, these women are definitely, these white liberal women are out here wilding out, man. I retweeted this white woman in the face of the police, and I say it's all you need to know. It's a power grab by white women. That's what these movements are about. It's about getting more power for white women and for the alphabet community. Ain't about helping anybody but themselves. They could care less about black people. I'm just looking at some of these comments. I'm speed reading. Don't mind me. I'm just speed reading a little bit. Maybe y'all can see some of these comments. But salute to the chat. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. All right. But yeah, these women were very triggered. I think I got some people upset in my comment section on Instagram.
What's your quick advice for us young men with the conditions of today?
Appreciate that. Joe No Knows. Quick advice would be I would say, save money, focus on the future. Put your priorities and your financial future ahead of everything else. Work on yourself. Don't make women the number one thing in your life. Maybe you're not the number two thing in your life. Make building yourself up the number one thing in your life. Yes, you're going to have to sacrifice some time. You may not be able to go out and do all the things that you've been doing, but you're working towards putting yourself in a position to retire early, to maybe be able to travel, to be able to do all the things that you want to do instead of having a boring life. Because a lot of these guys, don't care how many women they get, they lead boring lives because they put the woman first. And these guys are on child support. They're miserable, and you should put yourself first. So work on building yourself up financially, focus on your future. That will help the happiness. And also work on yourself physically, emotionally, and just try to have as much fun as possible. We should want to have fun, not be miserable, You know, we all have our roads that we have to travel. You know, I think it's up to us and what makes us happy. We can't live for other people, you know, because if we live for other people, we're going to be miserable. We're going to be miserable. If we live our lives for other people, we're going to be miserable people, you know. We should want to live for ourselves and make ourselves happy at the end of the day. Because if we don't have anything else, we have what we've built, okay? What we've accumulated, you know. Definitely don't live for anybody else. Uh-huh. There you go. Salute to everybody that's here. Like I said, I will be back to podcasting. Where is it? There's a link to the Anchor. I already got some episodes over there. Y'all can go and check out. I'm just going to try to do some different things that I've been wanting to do. I've been setting it apart for so long. Also, make sure you subscribe. Let me put this channel up. Make sure you subscribe here to this channel. Absolutely, Ednice. Make sure your credit is good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't let let me tell you something, man. The reason why black people are in the condition that they're in, where they're begging the government and everybody else for something, because we don't have good credit. Credit does matter. I don't care if you're black, white, green, blue, purple. It matters. You know, it matters. Don't let nobody tell you differently. People who are telling you differently are people that probably can't even put a light bill in their name. Okay? Don't listen to those people. Those people are morons. They living on somebody else's Wi-Fi. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Don't have, and also don't have any kids, okay, while you're doing what you're doing. Now, there are some people that want kids. I can't tell them not to have it, but I would advise you to not have it while you're building whatever it is you're building. I got to be a realist. I know. I got to be a realist. Yes, and don't co-sign anything. Exactly. Don't co-sign anything. Yeah, but don't listen to people when they tell you that credit doesn't matter. Those are people who can't get anything in their name. I would not listen to those people. I wouldn't listen to those people. I listen to people that's successful, not people that are struggling. I don't listen to people that struggle. I don't want no advice from nobody that's struggling. None. Zero. If you struggling, what am I going to learn from you? Especially if you're older than me and you know better. All right. Let's see. But salute to everybody that's here, man. Yeah, don't move in with nobody. Absolutely nobody. Keep everything in your name. Yeah, don't co-sign nothing, man. That's the worst thing you can do. You don't want to be co-signing for nobody. Absolutely nobody. I don't care who they is. You don't want to be moving in with nobody, because if you like me, you like your privacy. I like my privacy. If you need roommates, then you can have them. But at a certain point, you're gonna not need roommates. Like if you have, listen, if you're a young person, right, in your early 20s, you're out of high school, you're into college, you're gonna have roommates. That's natural for you to go in and have roommates. But I'm talking about when you're in your 30s and 40s, and you still got roommates. You should not want to have roommates. You know, you should want to do something on your own. You know, you should want to do something on your own. Why would you want to have roommates? That's what I'm saying. Now, the young you in your late teens, early 20s, you're going to have roommates if you're just leaving out the house, you're in college or whatnot. Maybe you move to a different city. That's natural. But I'm talking about these men that got kids, that's been married before. They still, still trying to save money by living with other people. That's fine. But if you ain't got no plan, listen, I'm not shaming people that have roommates. What I'm saying is this. I think what I said got kind of twisted. I'm talking about planning for your financial future, which means to have your own, which means that you don't go and you co-sign on a lease with somebody. Because if you co-sign on a lease and that person leaves, then you're going to be stuck with the majority of the responsibility. So I would think that it'd be best for you to have your own place so you never have to run into those situations. Because I've seen situations where people have roommates and then the other person doesn't pay their half. Okay? My little 22-year-old tried to get me to co-sign a car for her. I cut her off immediately. Right? Because you're going to be responsible for all that, for the cost, you know? This nigga Sonny, man. That baby mama ruined my Father's Day. Baby mamas are ruining Father's Day across different places. Damn, Beautiful Mystery, really? Well, you don't need a bunch of guys, Beautiful Mystery. All you just need is one guy. Okay. All you need is one guy. Right, man. If you in your own place, nobody can kick you out. You know what the rent is. You know what the bills are. So you never have to rely on anybody else. Because when you rely on other people and that person can't pay, then now you stuck. Because you don't want to have no evictions on your credit report, So it'll be best if you could find a space for yourself. Find a space for yourself, man. Don't go try to, you can, but if you do, make sure you with people that are very responsible, because if you end up around somebody that's very irresponsible, that's going to be a very bad situation. Baby mom jealous. That's how it be, man. That's why it could be tough, but then success is good because then your kids see your success. And no matter what the mama's saying, you're successful. And they're gonna want to be, I won't say a part of that success, but they're gonna say, what did your father do? They're gonna be proud to say what you do if you are successful. No matter if your mother has a bad relationship with your father or not. But when they mention you, they're going to mention you in a positive light towards other people. And that's what a lot of these women don't understand. No matter the way you try to make your kids hate the father, if the father is successful and the father's always been good to them, that's what they're going to remember. They're not going to remember the guy that you try to paint him out to be. That's why you should never take any frustration you have when your baby's mother out on your kids. Always be the best version of yourself, because that's the version that they're always going to remember. The landlord's a white woman, I won't rent the place. His girlfriend got evicted after I caught her cheating. If you catch her cheating, you don't want it in your house. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. She just got caught up. It happens, man, I guess. Because according to most women, they don't cheat. It's always the guy that's caught cheating, man. It's almost rare to catch a woman cheating, man, because women are very good at cheating, so it's very difficult to catch them cheating. But when you catch them cheating, oh man, you see almost a completely different side of them when you catch them cheating. You see a complete different side of their personality that you never seen. You see the real them. Okay, the real them comes out. Okay, that's the real them that you're gonna see. Not what you may have thought, but who they truly are. Still got some people in here. Make sure y'all like the stream, man. This was a good stream, man. I know I took couple days off. I felt like they may have been needed a little bit. Trying to get things done, multitasking. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting things I want to be able to get done and add to the commentary. The podcasting thing, I'm definitely going to try to do that more. But again, if y'all want to send me ideas, my email is open, man. Let's see, it's email here. All right. Also, check out the video I posted a couple days ago about Will Smith situation. Let's see, like that there. Y'all go over there to Anchor, see what I have over there already. Okay, Laura. Reset that, Laura. Yeah, there's some things I want to be able to do, man. I kind of feel like the last 6 months went by so quickly, man. The last 6 months went by so quick. It's crazy. It's already June. It's about to be July, man. But this year has been crazy. You know, but this is an election year, so you can expect the craziness during an election year. 2016 was crazy.
Work on that gaming channel, Jay.
I appreciate that, Obi. Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I just been back and forth as to how I was gonna stream it. Whether I was gonna do it like how I'm doing it now, where I'm at, or in a different place. But I think I've settled on that. That was the only thing. Yeah, if I do it, not if, but when I do it, it's probably gonna be after I go live like this, so I can usher y'all over there, so to speak. You know.
My mother told May was going to die alone.
Wow, really, Sonny? Damn. So what? Because you didn't have a girlfriend or a wife? I've had like other times I've had girls tell me, "You gonna be alone forever? You ain't gonna have no woman with you?" But she said you was gonna die. Wow, Sonny, you must really be like on some I'm not wifing these chicks, man. Is that what you want, Sonny? You not wifing them at all? So they said, so your mother telling you that you ain't gonna be alone forever? Damn. Yeah, man, don't listen to that BS, man. That's a way to have you always have you with women on the forefront of your mind. Like, you have to have one to validate you as a man. And that's just not the case anymore because women have changed. Well, let's say women have changed. I think women are more of who they naturally are, but then they're trying to stick to the programming. You got the feminism angle, then you got the toxic femininity angle, you know? Thanks, Wesley. Absolutely, son. That's there are women who are very good at manipulating you and making you feel like you're the best thing ever. But as soon as they're not interested anymore, it goes away. It goes away. It's almost like it didn't exist. You know. But yeah, shout out to everybody here, man. I am gonna see about going live tomorrow if I have a good enough topic. Make sure y'all keep sending me stuff, even though I may not get to make every speak on every topic you send. At least one or two of them I will.
Loyalty can manipulate it.
Absolutely, Sonny. Absolutely. Appreciate it though, man. Salute to the fam, man. This was a good show. Follow me. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Y'all already know. Let's see. The links are in the description. Especially follow me on Twitter because I be on there the most, even though I am on Instagram here and there. But I probably don't hit the most. Also subscribe to Basic Social Politics. I will be putting up clips from the podcast onto this channel. But yeah, man, I'm getting close to thinking about doing a co-host, but the co-host will be on the podcast though. I don't know about YouTube, man. Yeah, Twitter's definitely a cesspool, bro. I have to. The thing about Twitter though, I'm very measured with Twitter. Like, I don't delve deep into what's going on trending wise. I usually just stick to my page. I post links whenever I go live or post a video, or I may post something that's on my mind. But Twitter is a complete cesspool. I think your daily life is better when you're not on there because just so much just craziness is going on. It makes you depressed. I'm pretty sure it makes people depressed when they're on there too much. Okay? Because there are already enough depressed, crazy people out here. And then when you mix Twitter in that, you're going to get a toxic disaster.
Consistent heat Jaye. Fire goat.
Appreciate that, meanest nice guy. Hey, man, I try to be as consistent as possible, man. I'm going to make sure I do so. Okay? Only got a Twitter because of Jay. Listen, Matic Music, man. Listen, bro. You got to stay measured. All you got to do, Matic, is click the notification bell on Twitter, right? It will notify you when you get a notification from me. So y'all don't have to be on there searching and waiting for certain things, man. When that notification go off, you already know what's up. Because I don't want to be on there like that. I've been on there less and less over the past week or so. It's better that way. It's just yeah. Yeah, they turned something that was fun and like kind of crazy for the average user. They turned it into a weapon, okay? And yeah, they done turned it into a weapon, man. It's like of just disaster of people's lives, But all right, people, that's it for me. I'll see y'all on the next one. Again, make sure y'all follow me and to keep up with what's going on with the content. And I'll be back on another live stream. Hold on, I'm looking at something. But yeah, man, like the stream. Go check out the other videos I posted, man. And send me topics. I think I went over that. And yeah, man, y'all take care. I'll see y'all on the next one. Hold up. Shout out to Meanest Nice Guy with the cash out. Salute to you, bro. Right when I was about to set it down, Meanest Nice Guy sent the cash out, man. But peace to everybody, man. Y'all take care. Stay safe out here in these streets, man. All right.